All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig up a great deal for you.
Eye patch and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back. And we're live, at least as live as we're going to get, I do believe. So I guess first off, apologies to folks. There was no show Sunday. We had some things come up that needed to be dealt with. And so far, we're on the right path, I think. So hopefully we can continue down that right path. Now, let's get Chuck in here, because I think the party's about to start. How's it going, Chuck?
Going pretty well. Yeah, well, we'll see how it works. I'm thinking after John tried to get on a couple times and it didn't seem to hang in there, maybe the computer did go out the window.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. As I was rolling the music, I'm seeing his screen, backstage, and It just looks like it's spinning around the room or something. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Somebody call a priest. It's the exorcist.
Yep.
Oh,
Phil reports I got my Naka score 3s in. I got them over to the shop. Yep, and I looked them over, and they're a pretty nice little unit, and there's a lot packed in the box. Let me tell you, he'll be happy, and he says he's supposed to get his like Thursday, maybe next week. And
I told him it would not surprise me if he'd have it by the end of next week.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And Shannon's happy she got rain. Well, we're getting a bit of rain up here where we don't need it. You need it. We don't. So, it can go away here. We're just coming off of the crest of the Mississippi. It's supposed to start dropping. We're at 21.4. Supposed to start dropping by next week, be down about 3 feet. See, right now, that is 11 and almost 12 feet above normal. We don't need it anymore. 12 feet. Yeah, that gives me a bumper 4.5 feet before it would get me really nervous.
Right, yeah, and we don't need to be getting really nervous.
No,
Just
but it's dropping pretty
that,
well.
Especially not gearing up for Alaska.
Yeah. So, and I run the gauges. You can see each gauge and current levels. And Alma, which is Lock and Dam 4, it's on a big drop, and each one down is showing a big drop. And I'm talking 3 feet, 4 foot drops they're getting. So we're supposed to get it to by next Wednesday. That's supposed to be dropping. So you just keep the rain away. Just a little bit's fine, but we got some pretty rain west of us today. And of course, that runs in and feeds a couple of rivers out of Iowa into the Mississippi, and that just makes it last longer.
Right. Well, tonight we conquered all the IT, I think. We finally got the gang in. So tonight we've got the gang from the IMDA. That's the Illinois Metal Detecting Association. Talking. Yeah, John and Alan talking about Chicago Dig Fest. I don't know if Frank's in the house or not, but it is the IMDA, not to be confused with the IMDb. So there is that. But let's go ahead and we'll get John in here.
Yay.
And Alan.
Everybody.
Alan.
Hey, how are you?
It works.
Well, I'm on with the phone. I can't get on with the computer.
Yeah, I have the same problem. That's my issue right now as well. Everybody looks like micro dots right now, so I'm using my phone. Micro dot, not in a good way, micro dots. You know, old school micro dots.
Old school.
Yeah.
IT problems.
Oh, huge. Dude,
Major.
This idea, you know, we're having some big, and I don't know if it's everywhere, but none of my stuff has been working. I'm ready. Just, you know, I picked a bad week to quit sniffing glue. I tell you, it's been brutal.
My stuff's been acting up too. We've had issues all week.
So yeah, there was I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, Chuck logged into the show and he had no camera. We were both unseen.
Yeah, it's really odd. It's just like you know, they try to make your life better, and here it's so complicated. It's just like, geez, give me a break. Brutal.
Yeah.
Right.
God, what will we do without it?
Have more sanity, smoke less marijuana. I don't know. I don't know. No idea.
Lot less distracted driving.
And live a happier life.
Yeah. But right now we lost John. But we still got you, Alan.
Yeah,
I'm here.
We did lose John, but we've got Alan. So at least we've got half of the half of the brains and brawns of the operation.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, if you say so.
I was talking to Alan earlier today, and he's telling me, how many pieces of gold you got going out? 30?
No, actually, we're listing 10, but it should be 14, maybe 15 pieces of gold.
There you go. He's back.
Oh, John's back.
Like a bad penny.
A lot better. When you were on just a minute ago, the lights in the ceiling were coming down.
That's
glaring at everybody.
that's showing the rage, the aura coming from my body at this moment.
I have to admit, I was very perturbed also.
Yeah. I have an excuse,
Yeah, I can
though.
certainly understand
I'm mentally
that.
inept. Yeah, so I heard talking about gold. I'm sorry I'm having the issues. But go ahead, I'm sorry. I heard somebody talking about gold. What are we doing?
I've been talking. You guys got a bunch of gold you're giving away. You got all those good silver coins. You're going to have a lot of detectors, and your area seems to support you pretty well up there, and lots of other good prizes. It's and a new place to do it.
Yeah, good food.
Well,
good
show's
friends.
over. That was quick. The 12
Yeah,
minutes,
really.
and I only got on for 2.
There you go. And then what's beyond that?
Well, we got actually quite a bit we can give you tonight.
Well,
Yeah, for sure.
Where do we start? So their list is so long.
Yeah, it's long and distinguished. I'm going to say that, Joe.
Yeah,
So,
there are quite a few updates to share.
Yeah. So let's see.
Speaking of which, we are streaming this into the Illinois Metal Detecting Association as well, for those who are interested in the updates.
Well, that's good. They should be listening regardless. I and Alan have posted about being on for like 4 days, every other day for the past 4 days, because people forget, and that's all we could do, man. Those who are late need to catch up. That's all I got to say.
Right?
That's right.
And I say that with,
Hey,
respect.
that's the beauty of archives.
That's right.
Respect and love.
That's right.
So, anyway, go ahead. You were talking gold.
Yeah. So, did you tell them how many we're doing? How many
I said we're
prizes?
listing 10, but we're still gathering some. We could end up at around 14 different pieces of gold going in this hunt.
Yeah, and we're not talking the big honkers that Chuck gets out of Alaska. We're talking Midwest, small, senior citizen, average aged club, that we could get together.
Except for our big raffle.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so there's going to be, I'm sorry?
That's a 1 ounce
graded coin.
Yeah, it's a 1 ounce. It's a 1 ounce graded.
20?
Yeah.
10.
10.
I think it's a $10, 18.
Here, let me get the photo real quick, because again, I'm old. Here we go. Let's see.
Wasting away there, Joe.
Okay. Oops. Yeah. Right.
No problem, John. I mean, Larry. Oh.
Hey, Peter. Let me ask you a question.
Good one.
All right. Where am I at here? So we're looking at a 1 ounce gold coin. The tickets they're $10 a piece.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it's the $10 one, if I'm not mistaken. I have a bunch of little hurricanes going on in my brain right now. This whole internet thing and getting my pseudo grandson out of my house and trying to cook. It was just been a little crazy. So I'm gonna sit back and have a little sip of vodka.
There you go.
In my little cup.
Mine too.
Yeah. We'll let the festivities begin. Yeah, so we're doing that. We're trying, of course, as always, we always try to be different. I mean, we always say that, but it's true.
I saw the whole thing. It looked like water to me.
Yeah, true, right? For real. So yeah, so we're doing the 14 prizes. Some of them are going to be a little unique. You're not going to get all of it in one. So I think they're like a gram and a half on some of them. Good. Some of them are combination prizes. So we're trying to give something good, something different, and most importantly, have a lot of fun doing it, man.
That's all going to be through raffles, tokens in the ground, and some other ways of getting them. So it's going to be all mixed in throughout the entire hunt.
Yeah, you don't have to be like the luckiest guy or the best detectorist to get one. Good. Either. So
sounds great.
Yeah, for real. I mean, we have a lot of new people. We have, we get it in spurts. We're not lucky like, we sell out right away or whatnot, or, in a day or 5 or a week or a month. People come trickling in because we're towards the end of the year and beginning of the school season. And, I'm finding that a lot of the people that we're getting in a lot of them are seasoned, and quite a few of them, I'll be honest, are brand new detectorists.
Yeah.
I don't just like, I'll take their money. They send a PayPal, so I accept it. And then the message I write to everybody, hey, thanks for choosing to join us, for our event. Can't wait to meet you. Hope you have a good time. And then they start asking questions. One of them actually bought a detector from you, Chuck. I don't know where the person lives, but they had mentioned your name. I said, well, that's a good place to go, and I said, and she's like, yeah. And I don't know if they saw you put something on Facebook or mentioned it, but that's how they found out about us. So, it's all word of mouth. And
I put your banner up on my site.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, maybe that's where they heard. Yeah.
And
a lot of new detectorists. So they're scared, they're nervous.
Yeah.
They're nervous about coming. I'm like, listen.
And I tell them it's nothing to go to that. I said, that's one of the best hunts out there, and it's comfortable and relaxed, and everybody's there to help you. They're there to help you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've had some of these attendees, they probably have the jitters and stuff because, like John said, new detectorists, maybe they've never been to an event before. They're not real sure what to expect or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely spoil them where they won't like other hunts after they've been to ours.
There you
That's
go.
A big statement. Yeah, but okay, I'll let you go with that. Yeah, sure, why not? Nothing like being humble, right?
All right, Alan's got broad shoulders.
Nothing like being humble. That's all. Whatever. It's all fun. Yeah. So it is cool. And also what we're doing this year too is a lot of our staff or a lot of our volunteers are members of our club, obviously, and some of them just can't. It's too rickety or too wobbly. So they're going to be like a help desk. I mean, they'll be we have stations throughout the campground. We're having water stations and a first aid station together with a live walkie-talkie. But then we're going to have somebody there so that's knowledgeable, and they're going to sit there, and if you need help, they're going to be there to help you. They're going to turn it on, help you figure out what it is. We actually had somebody at our last hunt that never turned on their detector, and they were complaining they couldn't find anything. It was pretty funny. So we're going to help them walk through it. And that's a big thing for us.
Right.
So got to help everybody out, and everybody does. I mean, it's a great community. I don't care what hunt you go to, always somebody helping somebody, and that's the way it should be.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Definitely.
Yeah. So, okay, the tokens are the gold pieces. We got that. We do have these 2 special tokens that are going to be in the ground, and I don't remember, Alan, if we wanted to talk about that or not. It's up to you.
We can.
Okay.
Well, if we can, I think it would be cool to talk about. I mean, you've already mentioned it to me in the past, and that was just very unique.
Well, we do have, the reason I bring it up, Alan, is because when we got together with our meeting, you and I, we did kind of have it on that list, and I don't remember if we said we wanted to do that or not.
Well, you already did, so let's go.
No, I didn't. Just it's something better. Yeah,
it's okay. What we have for these 2 tokens are 2 trips. It's trips for 2.
And this is something that you don't normally see at an event.
Yes. What it is, it's a trip for 2. It includes your airfare and hotels. It can go to Las Vegas. It can go to Orlando. And the companies used to go on a cruise. Now, I don't know if the cruises are still in that package. Whoever wins it when they call in, they will have to check on that. The only thing whoever wins has to pay is the taxes. Like if you go to Las Vegas, you have to pay the hotel tax for the gambling fees.
The
And
entertainment
that's
tax.
something
Hey,
that's on the person that wins the trips.
In
And we
the
have two
times
of
that we're
those.
in, the economy, that is a sweet deal.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I've never seen any hunt do those yet.
It's 7 days,
Neither
6
have I.
nights, right, Alan?
No, it's 3 days and 2 nights. That's a good try, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's cool. It's going to be fun. I mean, they're going to be hard. It's going to be hard to find. We're not going to make it easy, but I think it's pretty cool. Right? That was a great idea Alan had, and
I think it's very unique.
Yeah.
Then the other big thing that we wanted to announce tonight is how the event opens. It opens with a meet and greet on Friday nights. We are actually cooking for everyone.
Hence the word meat, M-E-A-T. People are like, I'm sorry to interrupt. They keep texting like you're spelling it wrong. It's M-E-E. I said, no, it's M-E-A-T because we're eating, baby.
Yes,
We're
we're
gonna be
cooking a lot of
grilling.
meat.
Play on words.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Then
And it's
Saturday,
going to be delicious.
Saturday we have open hunting, and then we have the seated hunting. And then in the evening, we had planned to do a pinpointer hunt. Now that got changed a little late this afternoon. We're actually going to do a nighttime hunt, but it won't be a pinpointer hunt. You'll be using your metal detectors.
Good. You don't have to crawl around and
Ooh.
tear up your knees.
Exactly right. What it is the field will be lined with lights through Mine Lab and a somewhat lit up on the ground. Everyone will get some type of a lighted wristband, and you'll be able to find your targets that way.
That is
this
cool.
was all in talking to Debbie late this afternoon.
So it's very easy to tell the field borders, basically.
Yes, we will actually put some pictures up on the site. We have some pictures of what it looks like. So we will be putting that up on site. Well, you have 3 of them now, right, John?
Yeah.
Can you post those later or tomorrow?
I'm going to try to put them, if it allows me with this StreamYard. It looks like it's going to let me put something up in place of my face, if that's okay with, well, it's not going to let me. I tried. I'm sorry, I tried. It's not going to let me.
So we'll have to put them up on the site so you can
I'll put them up on the site for sure, yeah.
And this is something that came about around
definitely.
5 o'clock tonight. So you guys weren't even prepped on this because this just happened.
Right, yeah. Wow. Late breaking news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now the next thing.
Yep, you heard it here
that's
first.
Saturday and Saturday night. Now, Sunday morning, we were planning to do an open hunt for the remainder and cleaning up the holes to make sure holes are filled in. But we are putting on a team hunt on Sunday morning. They will be 3-person
a very
teams.
Unique one.
Yes, it's 3-person teams. It's something we had been talking about for a while, and it got changed around a little bit, and we're now being sponsored on it. I guess NACTA had heard we were doing this somewhere, and they wanted to sponsor it. So we will be doing the team event sponsored by NACTA. We will have targets for you to identify, and it's not going to be easy. You'll be every target, there will be 15 targets. You'll be awarded points by how well you answered the question of what's in the holes. You'll be giving a score sheet. The teammates, all three will be going out together, going over it with their metal detector, discussing it, and putting down what they think's in the hole as a consensus. And then we go to all the
So
teams.
they can all go out and check these targets at the same time?
Yes, they're all going out together, and then they have to fight it out themselves. Well, it's this. No, it's this. No, it's this. But I think there's more than just that. I think it's that and this. And the
That
more
could be
exact you get to what's in the hole, the more points you get. And
Alan, you got to turn up your
Nice.
speakers because they're asking you questions and you're talking
Yeah.
over them.
I'm sorry. I'm on my phone and I can barely hear it myself.
Okay.
So I couldn't hear them because the
All right.
computer failed. Any questions so far? Let's start with that.
I'm reading.
Josh? Okay.
And I'm not seeing any questions on there at this time, but okay, you got three guys going out. They're going to go from target to target to target that you
Yes.
they have to list what they think it is. And the consensus, are they one answer for the team?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's going to happen? I know he explained it, but let me see if I can shorten it. So me, you, and Alan are going to go over a team, and we go to flag number 1. We're going to clipboard. It has a piece of paper on it. There's 3 lines. Doesn't necessarily mean there's 3 things in the hole. There's just 3 lines if there's 3 targets, right? So we go to the first hole. I say it's a dime. Alan says it's a dime. You say it's a dime. We write down dime. We move ahead to the next flag, and we just keep going. And then I hear multiples in there. So there's up to 3 of us to determine and come to an agreement on what 3 items we think are in the hole.
Okay.
Every correct answer gives you a point. Team with the highest points wins. If there's a tie, we have a 2-flag tiebreaker to guaranteed first place.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
we're out there. We win it. What do we win?
Okay. First place will be the Nocta, the new machines, the
Spit it out, son.
the
Triple
joy-
score.
Triple
Yeah.
score, that's it. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yep. That's okay.
All 3 winners will get a triple score machine from Nocta for first place.
There you go.
Nice.
Second place will be AccuPoint pinpointers.
I'll tell you what, I like that pinpoint.
Wow.
I do
Very
too.
cool.
I use it all the time. I think it's great.
Same here.
Third
It
place
is by
in point-
far the loudest pinpointer I've heard.
Yes, I agree.
Right.
And you can do literally anything with it, including using a flashlight out of that pinpointer, which you can turn on and off.
But you
And
can't
it's
make a good drink.
rechargeable.
Yeah.
You can't make a good drink with it, though.
No,
No. But so almost everything.
almost everything.
Almost.
Well,
Almost
it does have a submersible tip, so it'd make an okay
Yes.
swizzle stick, I guess.
Not like a gold torque does, but it
Yeah.
No.
You know,
But it's
Yeah,
a great-
it
it's a
doesn't
great
quite send the
pinpointer.
statement of the gold torque.
yeah, it's again, trying to do something a little different. Things happen, so we're trying to shift gears and see what we can do. And I think it's going to be fun. This going to be our first one like this, so there may be some errors on how it's run, but there's definitely not going to be errors in what's in the ground.
No.
And I will say this.
Or
this.
we may see it tweaked and refined.
This is true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Hey, this is the first time at that. It's a similarity to somebody else's, and I like your idea better.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes,
The
appreciate
support
that.
is appreciated for sure. And they're talking crap about me in the chat, and I can't do both. So whoever's talking crap about me in that chat on YouTube, better stop. So I'm gonna go back and read every one of it.
YouTube, I'm seeing in the comments on StreamYard.
Yeah, I can't. For some reason, I don't know how to do that right now. But
I can get onto chats, I think.
it's gonna be fun. The whole thing is we want to have fun, and
Oh, here we go.
so
Yeah.
we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. And okay, so depending upon the amount of of
participation.
Thank you. The word I couldn't think of. Participation. We're definitely doing a third and fourth place cash prize. But if the participation attendance or attendees are high, then we're going to do the machine and then cash, and then the pinpointer and then cash, and then third cash, and then fourth cash, of course, would be a little bit higher. So, again, goes right back to the game, right back to the hunt.
Very good point, too. You guys did mention this 3-man team hunt. Is there a separate registration aside from the DigFest registration?
Yes. And that registration,
and how much is that?
So to do the hunt, it's $20 a person to enter. Okay. And then, so we're doing 2 ways. If you have a 3-man team and you're ready to come in and ready to register, the PayPal the PayPal address will be the same, but in the messages, there's a message bubble. When you put the amount in of what you're going to send, there's a message bubble. Take your time and look. It's right there. Put in you're doing it for Chicago DigFest. ID me, Team Hunt, or just put Team Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you send that, and then you're going to go to. We'll have this posted also, but I'll just do this real quick. It's DigFest, DIGFEST TEAM, all one word. DigFest team @gmail.com. And that's going to be the registration email.
Got a question out of the group.
Nice.
How many teams are you allowing?
As many as want to come. We're not going to deny. So, even if you're not coming for the regular hunt, but you want to come for this hunt, you're more than welcome. But you can't, that's all you could do though. You can't do the walking around and filling the holes in and picking up all the coins people left behind things. We're not going to allow that part. Because it's unfair to the people that paid to do that, whether they decide to stay or not. I can't let somebody come in. That makes
sense. I can see the logic in that. That's nothing wrong with that.
Right. So let's say you got a 3-person team, and I'm afraid to move off this screen here. Okay. So you have a 3-person team, but it's just Chuck and I. Alan can't make it. So what we're going to do is Chuck is going to send the email to DigFest team @gmail. He's going to say, we have 2, we'll need an alternate. So now the day of the hunt, that's Sunday.
What the hell's in my...
I don't know, somebody just gave you the finger. But let's say Josh comes on Saturday and says, hey, is there a team looking for an alternate person? Because I'm available, I don't have a team. They could sign up with you and they could pay their 20 right there. So we don't want to admit anybody. And if you're single, come and find 3 people. We're going to have a list. Fill your name out. It's going to be, I need a team list. Put your names on there and then identify that person and just get together and we'll help you make a team because we want everybody to enjoy themselves, everybody to have a good time, everybody to participate.
Right. And that way everybody gets a chance at a triple score or an AccuPoint.
Right. Correct.
And or cash also. Because third and fourth will be cash.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's a lot just for that. That's a lot to say. Any questions?
Right. And we haven't even covered it all yet.
Oh, no, we have a lot to go. There's so much.
What time of the day are you starting it? Morning?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 8 in the morning. Okay. Yeah. So as far, we'll cover times too, because we're talking about that as well. So on the initial sheet, on the initial flyer, we had times printed. And going with the Boy Scout camp and finding out what they're doing and things that are going to be taking away from us to do this hunt and so on and so forth. So long story, we're going to do, you were able to stay till 2 o'clock and do the cleanup, camp cleanup and garbage or whatever I called it before. So instead of expending that till 2, we're going to do that till like 1:30. It's going to be a little bit earlier because there's somebody coming in on Tuesday and they want to ready the property for them. So to be nice to them, because they're being super nice to us, I caved in for an hour. So,
Right.
you know, I mean, we had it all day long if we wanted it, but we gave them a timeline. And then they're like, oh, you know, cool. Hey, there's this group wants to come in on Tuesday, Boy Scouts. I'm like, yeah, not a problem. What's an hour? Not a big deal. I mean, honestly, if there's any coins left, I'll be surprised. But still, you know, give everybody an opportunity to try.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds great. And that is, your main sponsor is NACA.
Yes.
Correct.
Again, wonderfully done. Amazing. Ellen and I just talked to her the other day, and just, yeah, I'm not going to, like, you know, go all into it, but she's amazing.
Yeah. Since they first came into the U.S. I mean, right at the beginning, they contacted me. I've been working with them for years, and she is an amazing person. She is like the Energizer rabbit. She doesn't ding, 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 ding. I mean, just, whoa.
Yeah. And, you know, I haven't met Mark yet. I know Alan's been in conversations with Mark and stuff, but I know Mark is in it also, into it. I just haven't met him yet, so I can only speak at that.
I really like Mark. Mark and I go back 15 plus years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the business, and he's a great guy to work with. And that was back in the early beginnings of some of this stuff. And then he was with Kelly Co. and stayed with them, and then NACA hired him as their U.S. rep overall. And good head, good guy.
Yeah. When we restarted the club 4 years ago, so it was something where I think NACA just came out with their NACA Technologies or whatever was their thing, and we hooked up with her, and she has been behind us and walking with us every step of the way.
Yep.
And never says no. Always, you know, I mean, just fantastic.
Yep. And the whole group is that I've worked with there, and
absolutely,
she's been after me to go over there for several years, and she put it out on the air the other night. So I may have to break down and go to Istanbul.
Oh yeah, I heard that when you had them on.
Yep. So
that's cool.
I
got stuff there older than England.
Yep. England, and I've been fortunate in going to these places that I've been to, in Italy and into the Mediterranean and all those places, and everyone is always special to me to get to go to, but my love's Alaska. I love going up there, bud. You need to get off your ass and come with us. You need to get off the back. You say, yap, give me all kinds of crap. You got to come up here one time. Save your pennies.
I got the pennies. It's saving my testicles from my wife. I don't know right now.
Hey, Chuck, we don't need anybody. Chuck, we don't need anybody else to take our gold from us.
No. And he doesn't get it, does he?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I bet you $20. If I had 20 and I was in Vegas, I would bet $19.99. I would hunt part of the day, and the rest of the time I would be pushing IMDA and our CDF hunts, because that's what I do. I rarely
good at it, but I still would love to take you up there. Do you fish?
When I go to Boston Sea Market and order some crab.
I didn't know, but that's fine. We'd put you out there. You know, I've seen guys find their first nuggets, and I've seen them. I've had a guy walk up with a 7-ouncer, hand it to me. Is that the real deal? Yeah, it's the real deal. And it happens, and you can't explain it. I've found stuff all over the world, but going up there and picking up a 2 or 3 ounce nugget and holding your hand, first time anybody's seen it, it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, I want to go. I really do. Just there's, you know, lot of variables here.
Yeah, I know. And I know
found...
the young lady that's in charge there, just like mine.
Yeah.
I don't think I can push your buttons. I just stand there and say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. And she's Italian, which makes it even worse. And she's very loud. It's like a siren. Yeah. You can tell she's not home because I'm talking crap right now.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, but if I could put her over, I would.
Yeah. Plus,
play with me in Alaska.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting kind of sort of things a little bit on hiatus. I'm kind of glad that September is the CDH hunt because late October, early November, somewhere in there, my first granddaughter child will be born. So yeah, I'm excited.
Hey, for congratulations!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're pushing for the week before Thanksgiving, but the way that the kids go in our line of tree, everybody likes to be early. So
yeah. Somebody said food. I will say one thing. Your wife threw a meal that night up there that I was phenomenal. You and her both. Last year's hunt. And wow. You guys can cook.
Well, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks. So I'm trying to get her to. So for the meet and greet, the MEAT and greet, we're doing, brats, burgers, Italian sausage, Polish sausage, hot dogs, and hamburgers. We're just grilling everything. One of my favorite things to do.
It's a smorgasbord.
But yeah, that's just the meat section. I mean, we're not even talking about the sides and
gosh, you wouldn't believe
desserts and all the stuff that we'll be putting out. But I'm sorry, Chuck, I interrupted you.
No, I said no. I'm just telling Josh. The food that we had last year was just perfect.
Right. Well, we can't make that kind of food for 150 people.
Yeah.
But that's why we're grilling. But what I'm trying to do though is so Jason and Doug they're trying to figure out if they'll be able to make it. I'm trying to entice them by getting my wife to make her gravy again. And I don't know if you ever had Italian sausage on the French bread, grilled though, but with that gravy with the peppers. Oh my God.
Sounds good, Bubba.
Oh, that's why I'm fat, dude.
Ooh.
It's too good.
Well,
too good.
And she's a little bit. I mean, she's a fireball, man.
Yeah.
Whoa. The food, you guys, other than me not being there this year out of country, because I have to burn the money up that I put down years ago or I'll lose it. The food's worth going for God's sakes.
Well, I hope our grilling for the meet and greet holds true to that. I think it's gonna.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's going to. I found the way to get her to make the sauce there. My dad. So my dad was a big camper guy, and I was down in the basement earlier today, and I didn't tell her I found it. But you remember the old camping propane stoves?
Yeah.
Yep.
With the sides come up the Coleman?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got that, baby. And 2 pots.
There you go.
Oh, now she can't get out of making it.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. Well, see, you have your way of getting back. Yes, you do. That'll be good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Also with the food, with the hunt, also it's what did I say, Scott?
Meat.
It's $20 per person. Yeah, and then don't forget though, during the hunt we're getting everybody likes it, so we're continuing with the Popeyes catering.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, and there's so much that everybody's gonna have extra. I mean, you get your serving, and then like Chuck, we sent you home with 3 to-go containers, and Frank ate 2, I think, on the way back, right? On the way back home. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's all we did was drive and eat. Leftovers from the meal going, this is good. Yeah, this is all right.
Yeah, it was good. We had a good time on the beach that day.
Yes, we did.
That was cool.
These guys run a good hunt. If you're on the edge about going, I think they got a few tickets left. What do you got left?
I think we got like 22 left right now.
You still got a chance to get in on this, and I highly recommend it. It's a well-run hunt. They're great people to be around, a lot of fun. You'll enjoy the day. I do, and like being there. I hate missing it this year, but Frank's coming up to see you this year, I think.
That's good.
That's what he said, yes.
I have some bottles for him he needs to refill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's collecting bottles.
Okay.
I'll see him, and he's got more bottles and getting him some more sugar. The price of sugar is killing him, and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
But
it's all right. We can send him home with some more.
Oh, yeah.
As long as he keeps making it, we'll give him some sugar.
Here you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes very good hard
Tell him
candy.
to keep practicing. When he gets there, John, make sure and hand him those bottles and tell him they were defective. They've got holes in them.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know about you. He gave me empty bottles. I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. At the DTH hunt in the evening, I couldn't find Frank, and then I saw a crowd around out in the field there, and this was over after their crawling the ground hunt, and he's got a jug under each arm, glasses, and they're just lined up. Everybody's getting a glass of wine. He was having a ball.
Yeah, it was fun. And, you know, people, and I think he liked it because people liked it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Frank.
That's awesome. It makes him happy to make people happy. Cool.
You won't find a nicer guy anywhere. I'm serious about that.
That's true. So Phil Borner just messaged me real quick, and he keeps sending me pictures of him in a Speedo sofa with it, but he's not. So if you don't have PayPal, you can PayPal the club at clubimda@gmail.com, and then just put your name. Make sure you put your name and what you want to do. I got you, Phil. Yeah, so like Phil Bordner, 2 for hunting and 2 for meet and greet, and then send the payment. And please do it with friends and family, because I know sometimes it's hard and people don't look or they're in a hurry or whatever, and that's fine. Because it takes a little bit away from what we could spend. And it's not much, but if you get enough people to do it, that's a nice graded coin. So, yeah,
And
so you can do that. So it'll
that-
be, but I'm sorry.
And for those that don't do PayPal, is there a way that they can still get funds to you?
Yeah. So I would just ask them to please message either Chicago Dig Fest on Facebook or message Illinois Metal Detecting Association or myself. Either any of the three, myself or Alan will get it. And then we'll give you our home address. Mm-hmm. And you could send a check, or you could send a MoneyGram. I guess you get from the banks now. It's kind of like a money order, but money orders don't exist anymore, at least in Chicago. So I had some people send a MoneyGram. That was fine too. Bank took it, no problem. So just message me or Alan on Facebook Messenger or Chicago Dig Fest. We'll send you an email address or our home address. Just make sure you make it out to IMDA.
And for people who have seen the post tonight, the Chicago Dig Fest page is tagged in that. They can click right on that. It'll take them directly to the page. Right. Or they can click on Illinois Metal Detecting Association, and it'll take them directly to the group.
Correct. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. What else? Was there something else we wanted to talk about? Oh, and yeah, that's right. And we forgot to say the winners will get a championship ID Me hat. I think it's going to be right. Just a little some,
nice,
little some swag. Yeah.
So just a little something to say. Hey, I came, I saw, I conquered. I got the hat.
Yeah.
And they will be the first champions.
If it works well, we want to continue.
And if they win, along with their Nokta triple score and and probably cash, they also get bragging rights if they so choose.
Yes.
Yes. And I think they're coming, but I'm not sure. But I was told after I talked to you today, Alan, I was talking to, I'm trying to remember his name, from American Digger magazine, or Detecting America
Butch
magazine.
Holcomb.
Butch.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking to Butch, and he had said if I could take a couple pictures of it with the winners, and it would be a little blurb in the magazine.
Good.
Thanks, Shannon.
Okay.
Butch is good.
Yeah, Butch is good people.
Yeah.
We actually sent an article in. It's going to be out next month, the November, December magazine. One of our members, Tom Halleck,
Oh,
had wrote.
outstanding.
Yeah, he wrote a little thing about our club and what we do with the community. You know, we try to be community heavy as best we can. And when we were in St. Louis, Tommy and myself and Butch were talking, and we told him that we were doing stuff with the Boy Scouts of America. And he's like, well, you better write an article. So Tommy did, and it was cool. It was really neat. It was a really neat experience. So we gave a little blurb about other things that we did, and that it'll be there. It'll be in the magazine.
Right. So subscribers of American Digger have that they can look forward to then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you come to the hunt, if you're not a subscriber, you could win one of the 2 giveaway yearly magazine subscriptions that they gave us to hand out. So we're going to do that as part of the raffle, to be fair. So it'll be interesting. It'd be nice to have that done for them.
And they do put together a good magazine. It is very well put together. Yeah,
it's very good, actually. That was the first one I've ever read. I actually read the magazine. It was pretty cool. Nice people. You get different ideas, you know, to run things different, and you know, for your club or for events even. And I thought it was pretty neat.
Right. High quality. This is not something like you buy off of your local newsstand.
No. And you think because it's like a hobby thing that it just, you know, I've had Civil War magazines I've read. I'm like, wow, what 10th grader wrote this? You know, and no,
right.
It's very well put. Yeah, seriously, it's very well put together. I like the pages smell great. I'm going to say that right away. That nice, you know, smell when you start flipping the pages. But it's good. No, the articles are good. Everything's good. The picture qualities are great. You know, they don't kill you. They give you enough. And then if you want to find out more, they allow you to give you the opportunity to go look for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Only for you, Relic Hunter. Only for you, my friend. I'm not going to say what he said, but people can see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Just for you, dude.
Well, Alan, are you ready to make the trip?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got to start packing yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even started yet.
Betty called me today. Everything's set up for us. Everybody should be all squared away up there. And I checked with the hotel. I have 1 room too many. I'll be dropping that for the second night. We've got 2 rooms that are 6-man rooms for the first night. The second night we got Tim got a 3-man, so I got to drop 1 room. And then a couple of the guys are coming in 1 day later. So George, he's late. He comes in and flies right back out, so he doesn't need a room. And then Brian Cabot, he's staying 1 day to watch his daughter swim in the state finals out there in Colorado. So yeah, we got everything square, checking and rechecking and make sure stuff's ready, watching the weather. And Betty says it's been raining off and on, but that's normal. You get a day and a wet day, so that's normal.
Yep, ready for gold.
Yep.
Ready for gold.
We got it set up. We can run the slick plate. So we'll
Can't wait.
The group run.
Oh, we also haven't told everybody that KG and Ringy will also be at this hunt.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a plus or a minus,
Oops.
but we need to announce it.
Well, you know,
I think we did now.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. I hope he and Casey bring their Scottish kilts. I'll say. That's it's fun. You know, it's fun. It's cool that they get into things like that. So Casey and
George.
KG and Ringy, right, KG. But Casey, Overture, and Mindy are coming also. So I'm hoping to get them together. I missed getting a picture of them, and I thought it was pretty funny. It's pretty cool. It's cool that they can have fun like that, you know.
So did you say you're going to wear one too if they bring theirs?
If they bring one, I'll wear one. If they wear it, I'll wear mine. But I'm wearing underwear under mine though. I'm not doing the whole.
Not the realistic stuff.
No, for sure not. Yeah, because you know what's going to happen. People think it's a field mice running behind me, and then I don't want that. You know, and you know, people be talking.
All righty then. So what else do we have to announce here?
Let's see. We did the time changes. So there's other people coming as well.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the gentleman that's hosting us this evening, hopefully he will be coming. We're trying to work it out. Hopefully he'll be okay. That's you, sir, to make it. That's what we're hoping for. We got it.
Not you, Chuck.
Yeah, no, I know, and I'm still saying it out loud. I'm gonna make it happen. We keep saying it over and over. Maybe it'll happen. You know that positive thing? I forgot what that's called.
Right, yeah.
But, yeah. So I know Chuck isn't able to come, but Frank's gonna be there. So that's like two Chucks.
There you go.
So, and then we have Ann Stevens. She's coming from Southern Ohio Tri-State chapter of the GPAA, the Go Prospectors. She's going to come up and she's going to set up a little booth. I've reached out to her, and she has graciously decided to come, and she's going to set up a little booth. We're going to put her next to one of the hand pumps, so she'll always have water. And she's going to allow people. She's going to bring in some pay dirt, I think it's called, or
yes,
pay dirt, whatever, and let people have at it, and they're gonna have a good time. She's gonna show some other stones that you find when you do it in the river and different locations. I don't know the whole thing about panning.
A lot of garnets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The garnets.
Yeah.
The garnets. Here's how I am. How ignorant I am to prospecting. So one of my people I'm associated with was associated with her, and she had put up a photo, and it was this giant pile of garnets, and I was like, oh, those are beautiful stones. I'm like, so I was like, hey, is there a way I could, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but is there a way I could maybe buy, I don't know, a couple 8-10 ounces of the garnets? I'd like to put them in little glass vials at the dollar bill store, and then give them to the kids when they win at the kids hunt. And she's like, oh no, we make jewelry out of that. I was like, oh, okay. And then we started talking, and she decides that I talked her into coming up. Took me a while, but I got her coming.
There you go.
Which I'm excited for. Yeah.
Nice.
So she's gonna come up and do some stuff, and I think she's gonna give some stuff for the kids. I'm not holding her to it, but I'm not that she said it. I'm just thinking, because the way we were talking, maybe she'll put some in the sand or whatever they're gonna find. I don't know. Whatever she does, I'm just happy she's coming. And then we have Relic Rouser, Marcy. I don't know if you've ever met her, Chuck. Marcy Myers. What a wonderful woman she is. Is she not?
I did. Got to spend a lot of time just hi, nice to meet you, talked a little bit. That was it.
Oh, I got to talk to her a little bit at Casey's hunt over at Detecting the Heartland, and she was actually introduced to me by one of our club members, Brian Montez, in in St. Louis hunt, in the Greenville, Missouri hunt, the Show Me. And we kind of chatted a little bit, but she was doing her thing, and I was promoting the club as usual and promoting our hunt. And so I let her go on her way. And then at DTH, Brian comes up and says, "Hey, Marcy's here. Let's go talk to her." Could finally talk to her now. Feel weird because she's sitting down. So I kind of ran over there a little bit. Not really run because I'm broken, but kind of fast walked. And she was there with her grandson. And we talked for about maybe 10, 15 minutes. And I tried to get her to allow me to purchase a couple of her pouches and holsters that she made for Nocta products. And it was a no-go. It was a big no-go. And then she contacted me and she said, I'm sending you a few, and don't send me anything. Because I wanted to pay her for them. I offered, some kind of compensation. She said, absolutely not. And I wouldn't take no for an answer. She wouldn't take please for an answer. But she sent them anyway, and I have them. And they're fantastic. She does it all by hand. And very nice lady, very everything, just all positive. It's just a great person, really cool person. I recommend if anybody's never met her to go out of her way to meet her, She's a very nice lady. Of course, Frank's coming. I got him down. KG Ringy, possibly Quarter Hoarder and Doug. I can't remember the young lady. She's new with Nocta.
The new Nomad.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name either.
Help me out, Chuck.
She's brand. Sorry, I can't help you on that. Brand new.
But I met, but she's so sweet though. I remember meeting her. Remember when she found the handcuffs?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she was so elated. I was so happy for her. I was happier that I think she was.
That was probably the best find in Missouri that I saw.
Yeah. But she's a very, very wonderful girl. I can't remember her name, and I'm so excited that she's able to come and represent Nocta. And it's, it'll be good for her. It'll be great for us. Just another person we could meet and, make friends with and work together with.
History digger.
Right.
You always meet great folk, and it's fun.
Yeah.
History digger.
Rob Rizzo will be there.
Yes.
Yeah, Rob Rizzo for sure. He's definitely going to be there. He's going to be doing. I think he's going to do a little filming there too because of what it is and the age, and it is Illinois, and he's a big Illinoisan fan anyway for Lincoln. But also, did you guys? He's doing a thing on the 13th at 1:00 of 13th of July. I don't know if you guys heard about that. He's doing a Lincoln is Everywhere, kind of a history beneath our feet thing over in, I think it's at the Lincoln Center or something.
In Springfield.
Or something like that. I think it's Springfield. The Lincoln Heritage Museum. I think that's in Lincoln, Illinois.
Yeah, in that PBS, or he's working with one of the public broadcast groups on something like that.
I'm not 100% sure. I'll be honest on that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to get him on and talk about this, Josh.
Right. Going to be a little hard to get him on before the 13th.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Hot Mess Fishing, Alicia Barnett. Thank you, Scott McClure, for that one.
She's on right now.
She's actually in the chat. Yes, I've seen that name in the chat.
Well, I'm sorry I missed her. Look, it's hard to do both, Alicia. It's hard to do the video and read the chat at the same time, but I'm sorry for that. I apologize.
Yeah, now think about what I go through trying to do that. Man.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Yeah.
I know. The struggle is real. My head just spins.
Oh, good. She accepted my apology.
Okay. She said
that's good.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. What else did we miss?
XP.
Being a new Nocta rep, maybe we need to get a hold of her and get her on the show.
Yeah. That'd be good too. So plan on that hot mess fishing.
John, XP.
Oh yeah, XP's coming out as well. Their U.S. rep. He's going to be attending as well.
You need some help with that, John?
His name is Merrill. He's going to be. What's his last name, Josh? I don't remember. Yeah. What is it?
Merrill Kazanjian. Metal Detecting NYC is his YouTube channel.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't say the last name, because I knew I was going to chop that up. So I just let you do it. I knew what it was.
It's a tough one.
I just couldn't say it.
It's a tough one. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
Do anything with XP, guys?
I can't hear you, Chuck. What's that?
That's the first we've heard of anybody that'll go out and do something repping XP lately.
Well,
he has been for a while,
but not out here.
No, well, the person that turned me on to this gentleman, this Merrill, he got a whole bunch of earful of thank yous and much appreciated, and so he knows who he is. I ain't got to go there.
Okay.
But for real, the person that did
was
it,
pretty cool.
Yeah, very nice of him to do that. And I was actually shocked, because we always tried to get XP to come out, and no.
And this time we made it happen.
Yes, this time it happened. That's good.
That
nice
previous group. Never mind. We'll leave it at that.
That's okay.
Formerly known as something.
Yeah. So, are there any questions? I mean, we've been just rambling as I normally do.
I'm watching the group here, and nothing recently here that I see. They're pretty much up to snuff, and you've covered the bases pretty much with all who you're having come. That's good.
Quite the lineup.
Yeah. Now,
I did. I'm sorry. I did forget one other person. Actually, two. I can't Trash
Maybe
Chipkin,
3.
I think is. No, Trash. I'm trying to remember this full. Is it Trash Chipkin?
Trash
from Michigan.
Yeah.
Right. Trash. He's Silversmith from Michigan.
Yep.
And are you familiar who that is? Or no? Chuck or
he travels around, and Chuck.
Yeah, his real name is Tim.
Chuck may have seen him at one of the Florida hunts.
Yes. Put me on the spot. Can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone that.
His last name is Chipkin. Oh, yeah. He goes by Trash Chipkin. His first name is Tim. Yeah.
And he travels around and makes silver pieces.
Yep.
Basically on site wherever he is.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
So he got himself a new dog. His name is George Washington. Damn cute dog.
Nice. What breed?
What's the Spuds McKenzie? What is that dog? All right, somebody in there. Spuds McKenzie. What was he?
Oh.
It was right there on the tip of my tongue. I've lost it.
No. I know
you're getting old.
Don't ask me the name.
Yeah. So Hot Mess
last in, first out.
Yeah.
Right. But that dog, anyway, that dog. So let's see. Somebody's met him. Oh, the Bull Terrier.
Bull Terrier.
American Bulldog.
Yeah, I was just trying to imagine, what does a dog named George Washington look like? What breed of a dog would George Washington be a fitting name for?
It stands in the front of the boat and puts its first leg up on the bow.
Yeah. Well,
crossing to Delaware.
At least you're funny because I told him that too. I said it's kind of sad that you adopted a dog that's better looking than you are. Yeah. And then so he was going to come, and he's got something going on the East Coast. So he's not going to be able to make it, but he sent us some really nice things.
Cool.
And then Casey Ewers, he's out of the Detect Michigan. Also, he looks like it's going to make it, not 100%. Of course, he sent us some stuff, a couple things he wanted to contribute. So my wife is asking me.
Make the pull tabs.
So, yes, he also made my chain.
Yeah, Dredge does. He does make some silver pull tabs.
Or a digger on it, and that was the guy we got them from, and they're nice. And he made a lot of other great stuff too.
And we have some of those for the hunt too to give away.
Good. Yeah, everything we got goes right back to the hunt. And then Gravedigger, he's 99.9%. So he's going to come with, he's going to have himself a little setup. He's also going to enjoy the hunt with his son.
Nice.
So, right. So the only thing that may alter, him coming is if for some reason he has to OTR for his job, then, but he already sent us some stuff just in case, which I thought was very nice. For him to do that.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, we have people repping, and we have people that want to come and rep. And if they can't, they at least, it was nice of them to send stuff ahead of time.
Yep.
And that's about all I can think that I remember that's coming.
Yeah, that's
house. You have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the number of hunters total is?
We're looking for 150. We're about 21, 22. Actually, I just got 2, so we're about 18 shy.
There you go. Nice size hunt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You hear that, folks? The tickets are starting to disappear.
Yep. Don't wait, because he said there's like 18 left, maybe?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. 10 minutes ago, it was like 22. Now it's 18.
Yeah. So just a real quick recap. Minimum 10 gold prizes, token, raffle, and some other stuff. We have special things, other things that we're going to be doing for giveaways with that gold. 2 special trip tokens. That's 3 days, 2 nights. I keep forgetting. Is it 3 days, 2
nights?
3 days, 2 nights.
Airfare and hotels.
2 nights.
Orlando,
Airfares
Vegas.
and hotels.
Hotel, airfare.
Yeah, Orlando, Vegas. All you have to do is cover the tax.
Yeah, whatever the gambling tax is in Vegas, and whatever the tax is for entertainment taxes for
Orlando.
There's a little bit of a time change. That's what we're going to talk about at the hunt. We're having our special Chicago Dick Fest ID-ME team challenge hunt.
3-man team hunt. Well,
3-person
team hunt. Don't want to forget the women out there.
Right.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Correct. And then we're going to do right away when this is over, after I eat my meal, I'm going to go on right away, and I'll put down the flyer, the website, and the email address. The website, the PayPal email address for payment, the email address to sign up your club or to sign up your team for the Dig Fest, and of course, IMDA website, IMDA Facebook, and IMDA Chicago Dig Fest Facebook pages.
And we do have
and the photo
shirts.
representation of the Mine Lab hunt, the night hunt with the Mine Lab lights.
Correct. It's going to be one huge post. It'll be one huge post. So I could send you a copy if you want, Josh, to throw on your. I don't know if you need it or if you wanted to, or I'm not sure what you do, but I told you I would send you one, and I didn't do it. So shame
Right.
on me.
Yeah, we
I
can
could
get
go
it
with
up on the Beyond Sight and Sound page as well, or
Okay.
I may be able to even just copy the link to the post and post that on the
Yeah.
page where they can click right on it.
Okay.
Alan, question for you. Is Debbie coming to the hunt?
Yes.
Yes.
Here you go, Shannon. They just put that on there. I figure I'd let you answer that.
You notice Shannon didn't ask if I was going to the hunt. She just worried about Debbie. I see how she is. All right.
Well,
I got you.
You kind of don't have any
Priorities.
choice. You have to.
Yeah, priorities.
But
oh my goodness, yeah,
but
but Debbie's coming
Shannon,
for sure.
he'll be wearing kilt.
Maybe. It depends if KG and Casey do. Yeah. So real quick, Josh, before we sign off. So I know it wouldn't work. I was thinking maybe I could just go live with my GoPro and like the microphone and have like my phone as the speaker, and then you could talk to people. And then like whatever. I don't know if that would work or not, but because I know if you can't, I know you want to come, and I tease you about not coming, but you know where my heart is, you know where our heart is. But if you wanted to, we could do maybe something like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Chuck did.
And I would absolutely love to be there. I mean, my wife keeps telling me we need to do that. They've been on you for a while. I know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Only a couple of years, that's all.
But we could absolutely try to figure out some sort of little live remote type thing like Chuck did at DTH. We might be able to figure out some sort of way to do something like that during like the meet and greet or something.
Yeah.
Or even during the hunt.
Watch people getting sloppily full. That'd be cool. Take a bunch of pictures, sauce all over their face. A couple guys passed out next to Frank with the bottle. You know, good stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's all I could think of as far as the hunt goes, other than, we just want you to come out and have fun. I mean, I keep saying it over and over, but it's true.
Oh yeah.
We're still buying coins more and more.
Oh my God, yes. I know.
That's all we've been doing lately.
Yeah.
Now you called me the one day you guys were en route to some shop.
Oh yeah.
They were on the way to
that was a coin show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we bought a lot there too.
Yep. Yeah. You want to? I don't know if you want to go in real quick. I know we're kind of running late, but
we
bought a lot.
It was raining cats and dogs, and I mean the area they were in had like 1.5 cell phone towers because calls kept getting dropped.
Yeah.
And there's more. We're not even close to being done yet.
Yeah.
Because every time we do it, we go out and buy more.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing that I can say without a doubt for Chicago Dig Fest is you guys just put insane amounts of coins out there for the attendees to get. I mean, if people go and they give it a fair shake, they're liable to walk out with well over what they paid.
We just lost 2 more spots. I just got two alerts. You know what? Let me show you real quick since we're talking and I don't care.
16.
And while he's getting that, let me tell you, we also have some chests. Those chests will have scrap silver,
that's right.
some coins, and those will be token prizes too. Token and raffle prizes.
Good.
So, I mean, we have a lot of things.
Yeah, everybody will be busy. Everybody's going to have an equal chance to find stuff. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I believe this is going to be one of our raffle prizes. Let me take this off real quick. Hold on a second. There's some advertisement from where I bought it from. And even though they're a big contributor, that's not what this is about right now. So I don't know if you could see this. Let me try to. Can you kind of sort of see that?
Yep.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know what it's, Alan, this is Alan's kind of a thing. Not really into him, but.
Old Rush.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
this is something John
That
picked up today. This was picked up today.
I'm trying to get
that
it
is in
off the.
phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a coin. It's go tell them what it is. I don't even know how
It's basically gold backs.
Yep.
The foil.
Right. Yeah, I know what it
And,
is.
How many did you get of those, John?
I got 4 of these today.
And we may not use them all this hunt. We may save some for next year.
Oh no, there's more. We can use them.
Okay.
Definitely. Let me see if this works better.
Yeah, I've traded in the gold back $5s and 10s. Literally, they're woven with gold, and
Right.
You go out west, they're taking them as currency.
Yeah. We have those also for the hunt.
So they're trying.
Our plan is to
currency.
do a bunch of gold.
Those are great.
It's super thin.
Well, now it's broken.
Well, yeah. So it'll be half a raffle ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. So we're trying.
Everybody's heard of
different
50-50 drawings. This is a 50-50 win. You'll get half of it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're always, like I said, we're trying to find different things, doing different ways. So, but bottom line is, we want people again to do what?
Fun.
Have fun.
Have fun. That's what we're there for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's what everybody seems to continue to do.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much covered here on our end. I want to thank the people for giving me crap in the chat room that I can't respond to. And you all know who you are.
Yeah, I kept trying to swing in there. I didn't see any of those.
Oh, they're hitting me with them. I'm watching them. It's like too late to answer because it just, too far back. But yeah, so I'm good. I can't think of anything else.
John, Alan says he's going to go up and he's going to donate all the gold he finds to you too for the hunt.
Yes,
that'd be fantastic.
Yes, he certainly did not. That gold
like
is
that.
mine.
Yes, he did not.
Yes, he did not.
That gold is mine.
There you
That's
go.
Okay.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
I definitely have gold fever.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you guys for letting us run over. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks again. And then just,
hey, not a problem. The door's always open anytime, guys.
Okay.
We got to get a couple people on here.
If you have,
I can
and
both
if
are
you have
talking over
more
each other.
updates before, if you have more updates before the hunt, feel free to drop me a line. We'll get you back on and cover it again.
Okay,
so I can guarantee you there'll be more before the hunt.
Okay.
For sure. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you for all your patience, everybody who's out there listening. I'm sorry if we bored you, but come to the hunt. You'll be glad you did.
They put on a great hunt.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
Have a good evening, everybody.
Disappointed.
Nope.
Thank you again so much. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey,
Bye,
the pleasure
all.
was all ours. Stay in touch, guys.
Will do.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Quite the lineup there.
And we're going to have to get Miss Hot Mess Fishing on to talk to us one time here shortly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm all sorts of intrigued here. A new nomad, and she pops up in the chat tonight. And I mean, just out of nowhere, got to hear more about this because, as you can recall, we were some of the first people that the nomad idea was spun to.
That's right. That's right.
We actually had a good discussion about it after a show with Delac, and we both supported it, thought it was a great idea, and look at where it's gone.
And Mr. Treckler was one that I nominated. He's a nomad down in Central Illinois, and we got Hot Mess Fishing. We've got, as a new one that we need to talk with. She needs to come on. have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. We can see what she's up to with the nomads, what she's been finding, what she's hoping to find, what she's looking forward to at DigFest.
That's right. And then Mike Laclement says
he has to do that. I may have to figure out how to reach out to her on Facebook, maybe.
There, we'll have to do that. And then Mike Laquament's in there. He has a hint. Check the Central Illinois events calendar for the 15th for a clue. Okay. So I'm just passing on what he put in there, folks. Josh, thanks for having me on. The guys did a good job tonight. They've got their plate full, though. They've got a lot to keep in order. That's running a large hunt.
Of course they did.
Yeah, that plate is full, really full, and they've got a good crew behind them.
And yeah, it really does take a village, so to speak.
Yep.
And they've got a good group of people behind them, behind the scenes, that help, just like I does with Swing Into Summer and all of that.
Well, it's neat, a good, solid membership crew, and these boys got it, and it come off real good. And their new knock 3-man hunt idea, I like that. That's simpler than a previous one. And I think it'll be kind of cool to do. So you guys.
Oh yeah, when I heard about it, I was all on board for it.
Yeah, and now there's a few tickets left. If you're sitting on the fence, get off the fence now. He had like 18 the way I understood him. So buy them tickets. He got some purchases.
Actually, then he lost. Then he lost 2 more. So by my count, he's down to 16.
16. All right. So get in there, and Hot Mess Fishing says to us, I'm on Facebook as Hot Mess Fishing. I think it's all capital letters. So we can find her and send her a link to you, and we can set up a show, right?
Yep. If she's on Facebook, I can find her, unless she finds me first.
Ooh,
but
there you go.
Because I don't know. I don't want her thinking I'm a stalker.
No. But you heard the man, he's waiting there, Missy. Get with him, and we'll get you on the show. We'll have some fun.
But yeah, I'll definitely reach out to her, and we'll see if we can get something set up and get her scheduled post haste. Because if she's going to be attending, and that's another thing, folks, some people that are going to be in attendance, we're trying to work them into the show, because not only does it promote DigFest like we like to promote, but it also helps to let people have a little bit of an idea what they can expect. Who can they expect to see or meet at DigFest?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But I guess we have ran on a little bit, and you've probably got some dessert you want to get to.
Yeah, there's something up there. She was making stuff, peach crisp or something. Cup of coffee and peach crisp. That's going to be it.
Ooh.
Happy on, buddy.
Ooh, sounds delicious.
Fresh peach.
Enjoy, my friend.
Yes, sir. And tell Tam hi, and everybody have a great one out there. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll be back. I am going to try on the Sunday out of Alaska to see if I can be down around Nome and do a link up again. Alan and I did that with 3 of us, Dave White, myself, and Alan, on one trip up there. We linked up while we were over by Nome. So I will try to give you a report. It might not last long, but we'll try to do that. on the Sunday night. We think that'll work? Oh, I lost him.
Yeah, as long as we can hold a connection, we'll see what happens.
That's never a given up there. So thanks for having me on, buddy, and I'm going to get out of here.
All right. We'll see you, Chuck. Have a wonderful night. And then there was one. All right. I guess, who knows? We may be doing a show with Hot Mess Fishing. Interesting. I'm looking forward to it already. We'll have to see if we can get that done. Definitely. For everyone else, obviously, if you enjoyed the show, you know the drill. Go ahead, throw us a like, leave a comment, what have you. You can still follow the show, as I said before, on the podcast distribution services, because we do still have the podcast side of the show. Still on the fence. I don't know if I'm going to let that go after the first of the year or if we will continue it, because it does, with all the distribution, it does get a number of hits. So, with that in mind, it's late. You know, not saying everybody's got to go home, but I can't stay here. We're out of here, folks. Have a wonderful evening. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.